KTAR News on 92.3 FM. Restoring Faith in Humanity Heroes with Bruce St. James and Pamela Hughes.
And welcome back. Here we go. Really our favorite part of the show, our favorite part of the week. We end things on the high. At the end of every single show, Pamela helps restore our faith in humanity, telling us one of those positive stories after a day that decidedly and understandably can be some negative things out there. But on Fridays, what we want to do is we want to focus on somebody locally. We want to focus on somebody in our own backyard that's doing something special. We say restoring our own faith in humanity. And Pamela, we're joined by just one of those people right now.
Why don't you introduce them to us then, Bruce?
Well, I'm looking at Tyson right now. Tyson, how old are you?
10.
You're 10 years old. That's outstanding. And Tyson is joined by his mom, Amy, and our friend Charles Keller from the Colten Cowell Foundation. So, Tyson, the reason you are here, and we talk about restoring faith in humanity, is you are, whether you know it or not, a special boy. And you are a special boy in a variety of ways. One is, and we've talked about this before, did you get to go through the Colten Cowell Foundation, the crime fighting cave? Did you get to go through that cave?
Yes.
Really?
What was that like?
I can't really, I don't.
You're not allowed to say? Is that it?
Is that it? It's super
I
secret?
don't know how to explain it.
It's tough to describe going through the cave, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you tell me where the cave is? Can you just let me know where it is?
No.
You can't tell me, can you? Secret.
No.
It's a complete secret. Yeah. Story of my life. All right. Well, Tyson, you went through the cave, and the Colten Cowell Foundation, you can find it at coltencowellfoundation.org, is an amazing charity here that takes kids that have some challenges, and makes them a hero for the night. And it's loads of fun, and it's an amazing thing. So you go through this cave, and I think you heard Mr. Charles talk about the fact that they're going to be building a bigger cave. A newer cave, right? And Charles, that's the plan, if you will, for the Colten Cowell Foundation.
It is. The Colten Cowell Foundation has purchased 5 acres of raw land, and we are currently on version 3 of the blueprints for our new 35,000 square foot crime fighting cave on a 5-acre campus. It's going to be incredible.
So, Tyson, you hear about this. We're going to build a new cave, and what did you think?
I thought, so they didn't know what to do with the space they would have left. Mm-hmm. So I immediately said, what about them building a replica of Gotham City?
Wow.
In that space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're immediately jumping in and helping with the planning.
Yes.
You're already helping out with the blueprints, and that is being reflected in the ever-expanding, might I point out, 35,000 square foot.
The newest version of the plans includes Tyson's reference to a replica of Gotham City. So now, kudos to him.
Now, as I understand it, it is not cheap to build a crime-fighting cave, much less a 35,000 square foot crime-fighting cave in Phoenix. So, Tyson, what do you think you could do to help?
I'm doing this, jar.
I've seen them. They're like mason jars,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
What are you doing with the jars?
A lot of people are helping fill jars. They get jars and, fill them up with coins, and then we use that to help build the cave bigger.
Right. Wow. So you just started this on your own.
Yes.
Now, I heard a story about you and your sister. Your sister helping you a little bit with this.
Got involved?
She's supporting your helping filling these jars up. Did you go around the neighborhood or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We just went around up and down the street once, and we filled 3 mason jars.
3?
With change. So you have, we're up to what, 3 or 4? We probably have 5 or 6 mason jars by now. I mean, you're doing a super good job. How many mason jars do you think you have?
I don't know. I can't count them.
I think we can safely
Can you not
tell
count
Mr.
that
St.
high?
James,
Somebody just picked up 200
Whoa.
cases full of mason jars.
Okay, hold on
Holy
a second.
cow.
Charles, how many mason jars of change do we think we have right now?
We currently have in circulation about 700 jars.
Jeez.
Okay.
And the pile of filled jars that have been completed, are ready to be
right
counted.
to the brim with change.
I don't know how many there are, but it is an ever larger growing pile in the boss's study down at HQ. And if I might, I'd like to brag about my friend Tyson for a little bit. He's a little modest. And so sometimes, he's, I don't want to talk too much about myself. But when Tyson filled his 3 jars, he went out. He had a surgery 6 days before. He'd been in bed for all 6 days. And when he heard we were trying to raise money to build the new cave, he got out of his sick bed, got in his wheelchair, and went around the neighborhood in 105-degree heat
Whoa.
to gather those 3 jars of change.
That's some dedication.
So I ask you rhetorically, what adult would do that?
Wow.
Right.
What Tyson has done is really extraordinary. And then you, without any adult asking you, Tyson, you set what goal for yourself?
To fill 1,000 mason jars.
1,000.
By October 7th, which is my birthday.
Good reason.
Well, that's a heck of a birthday gift that you're asking for there. You know, Charles, if people are listening to this right now and they say, this is such a tremendous story, a 10-year-old kid who's going out and filling up mason jars, people want to contribute, people want to help out. How can they go about doing that?
Well, there are a lot of ways to do it, but we have a brand new relationship with a local partner that I really wanted to talk a little bit about today.
Please.
We met yesterday with some of the representatives of MidFirst Bank. And through MidFirst, we now have a relationship where you can go into any Valley location and drop off coins. You can gather a jar full of coins if you want to. You can drop off currency. You can do anything. They've got coin counting machines in every lobby, and you can get a receipt out of there, go up to a teller and say, I'd like to give this to the Colten Cowell Foundation. They're not charging any fee for counting the coins. All the money goes directly to the foundation. And every time we get an email alert saying that such a deposit has been made, that's going to count as 1 jar towards Tyson's 1,000 jar goal.
Wow. By
That is
October
fantastic.
7th. Tyson, it's pretty amazing what you're doing, because you already got to go through the cave. You've already had the opportunity to be there. And what I really like about this is you are out there raising money. Pennies, nickels, and we'll take quarters, right? We like the quarters.
The big ones, the big money.
No
Right?
pizza tokens.
No.
No pizza tokens. Those don't work.
You're out there raising money for other kids, for the other kids to come that are going to go through there, the other kids that for them to experience this as well. I think that's amazing. I think that's absolutely amazing for you at your age to already be thinking about the other kids. You've probably met some of these other kids, right? That have you met some kids that you think deserve to go through the cave?
Not yet, but I probably will.
I bet you will. I absolutely bet you will. Charles, give us the website again, because I know people can donate online for the Colten Cowell Foundation.
They absolutely can. Our website is coltencowellfoundation.org. The spelling a little bit different, COLTEN, COWELL foundation.org.
We'll have that link at KTAR.com. Also, it'll be on the Twitter. It'll be on Facebook, everywhere. So you can help our buddy Tyson get to 1,000 mason jars full of coins.
And grant his birthday wish there as well. What a tremendous story, and what a tremendous young man you are, Tyson. Thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
No problemo. This is what he does. It's
Yeah,
Tyson,
the
for
man
goodness
legend.
sakes. I love it. I absolutely love it. Restoring our faith in humanity. And again, ColtenCowellFoundation.org, KTAR.com has the story up there as well. We encourage you to be a part of this. It is an amazing organization, and it's doing amazing things for kids here in the community.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome,
Welcome,
sweetheart.
including our new best friend, our BFF Tyson. Outstanding work. Thank you very much. Restoring our faith in humanity.